Hello YouTube. Today I'm taking a look at a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4x4 Altitude. This particular one does have the black appearance package, which gives you the blacked out bottom portion of the bumper, as well as black bezels around the headlights, fog lights, and grille. You also have all of your badges and emblems are blacked out as well. You have a black wheel that I believe is a 20-inch rim, I want to say. 265/50 R20, I was correct. Again, your black Grand Cherokee badging. This vehicle does have blind spot monitoring, as well as Jeep's passive entry. So as long as you have the key fob with you, you can lock and unlock the vehicle just by touching the handle. This white on black looks absolutely amazing. Coming back here, we have your LED tail lamps with black surround. Your black Jeep logo, backup cameras right here, trunk or cargo release latches right there, and then your backup sensors are right here. Pretty standard, pretty basic. Fuel fill port is right there. This does have the 3.6 liter V6 engine paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Let's jump inside and take a closer look. Alright, so this being an Altitude, it's going to be one of their more basic packages. So you have pretty much black on black everywhere, and then you have this like dark brushed looking material. I don't even really know how to describe it. Let's see if the camera can pick that up. It does look and feel really cool, however. Starting over here, we do have all of your window buttons, or window control buttons I should say, as well as your mirror control buttons above that. Over here we have all of your lighting controls, as well as your dimmer switch for the dome map lights. Underneath that we have the button to access the fuel fill door. And then right down here we have your parking brake. Coming up to this beautiful gauge cluster, we have your tachometer on the left, digital speedometer in the middle, engine temperature up in the upper right hand side, and your fuel level on the lower right hand side. The steering wheel is heated and leather wrapped. It is very, very soft leather. I absolutely love Jeep's anything FCA steering wheel. Very nice. This control pad right here actually controls the center screen. You can actually toggle between a digital looking speedometer and an analog one if you'd like. Below that we have all of your buttons for your hands-free calling. Over on this side we have all the buttons for the cruise control. Just like on all FCA vehicles, you have a seek or scan rocker on the back of the left side of the steering wheel, and on the back of the right side of the steering wheel you have a volume control. Coming over to this absolutely awesome LCD display, we have the Uconnect 8-inch touchscreen, which is updated. It is very high resolution and very responsive. Way more responsive than it's been with the previous generation, and it's also way more responsive than the competitors out there. So this does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so if you have a phone with that capability, you're all set. This also has navigation and heated seats and heated steering wheel, and you can actually access your backup camera while you're on the move. Climate controls are right here, media controls, and then whatever radio, AM, FM, or Sirius XM. Below that we have the physical buttons for the radio, your volume knob, and your tune knob. Right here we have the mute button, so if you don't want to just scroll on the wheel or just hit the power button, you can just simply mute the audio. We have your hazard lights right here, and then your screen off button. So if you're driving at night and there's just too much glare coming from the radio, you can turn it off, which is awesome, and then just push it again to simply turn it right back on. Below that we have all the physical controls for your heating and cooling. I love that there's kind of that redundancy. I just love that. Below that we have your parking sensors off, indicated by an amber light and an audible tone. Over here we have your automatic start stop off, again indicated by that little amber light. Your eco mode and your sport mode. When you turn sport mode on, by default eco mode off goes on as well. I'll turn all that off. And then your traction control off button right here. To access the cubby compartment, little storage compartment, push this button. That pops up. You have access to a little shallow storage compartment and 2 USB ports, as well as a auxiliary port and a 12-volt outlet. To close it, just simply press down and it will lock in place. 2 cup holders, gear select with manual option as well. Back here we have 2 more shallow storage compartments. We have a 2-tiered storage bin. First one being a storage tray. Second one being the actual bin itself. It is lit, and as you can see, there is a 12-volt outlet back here, right here. I don't know if that's going to come through on camera. Dimple for cord management, which I'm always a huge fan of. Coming over to the passenger side, pretty standard leather seats. Nice bolsters on them. Again, that brushed looking material throughout. Glove box, standard glove box, and there's like a little shelf right here, and there's a light over here for you. The vanity is halogen lit for the passenger and the driver. We have your dome map lights up top. I don't know if it'll come through on the camera. 3-door universal garage remote. All of the, just over here actually, all of the buttons for the sunroof, and then more dome map light buttons. Beyond that, you push this, you have access to sunglass storage right there, standard rear view mirror with SOS and assist features. Pretty, like I said earlier, pretty basic interior. I do like this trim right here. That is very nice. Overall, I like it. I mean, this touchscreen is awesome. The redundancy with the controls for climate is awesome. Let's take a look at the back and see how much room we have. So with the seat situated where it would be if I was driving, I'd say I have a solid 3 to 4 inches of leg room. I'm 5'11", if that helps anybody. We do have storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats. Over here we have heating and cooling vents for the rear passengers, which is always awesome, as well as a 115 volt 400 watt max power outlet. Again, pretty basic, standard rear seats. We do have these little map lights, as well as hanger hooks on both driver and passenger side. This center seat does have a fold down armrest and cup holder. Let's take a look at the cargo area and see how much space we have. So there's 2 ways to open this lift gate in order to access the cargo space. Come up to it and actually push the button and it will raise up, or you can come to the key fob, push that button twice, and it will open on its own. These Grand Cherokees have lots of cargo space. I'd say a solid 3.5, maybe 4 feet on the bottom, and then again, because the seats angle back, you can have slightly less space up top. You do have a full-size spare tire kit, jack, some storage cubbies on the sides of the tires, 12-volt outlet, some grocery hooks, To close the trunk, on the left side there's this button, push it, and the trunk will close. Pretty standard. Let's take a look at the window sticker real quick. So it's starting to rain out, so I'll just kind of read it off. The base price of this vehicle is $33,995. Your standard equipment is all right here. Your optional equipment is all right here. The total price of this vehicle is $43,525. Your fuel economy estimates or ratings are right here. This vehicle is rated at 18 miles per gallon city, 25 miles per gallon highway, for a combined fuel economy rating of 21 miles per gallon. Again, this is the window sticker. Depending on current rebates and incentives you could qualify for, you probably won't be paying near $43,525. I'd like to thank Zeigler, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough on this vehicle. If you're interested in any 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee, they have a ton on their lot right now. I will leave all the contact info in the description below. Like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.